this video, we are going to see how you can record your audio on multiple tracks. So for example, if I want to record on a multiple track, right now I'm recording from my track 1, and let's stop this. Now I've recorded until this part, and let's say I want to create a split. Let's say we have a gap in this audio and it's like this. So we have a split right here and we have a split right here, and let's select this track and actually delete this. So this part is empty now. Now let's say I want to record a new audio or a kind of music or a kind of advertisement, but that is a separate track that should play after this speech in the middle part. So what I need to do, I need to insert a new track, and also while recording on a new track, I should listen to this track 1 also. So I want to listen this track and then want to add the audio. So what I can do is I'll go to the tracks and click on add new. Now it's your choice, you want to add a mono track or a stereo track, but I recommend that if you're using a stereo track, right, like I'm using right now, so in that case you might need to insert the stereo track on every portion. So let's click on stereo track and let's actually record this. To make sure that it is selected, just click here on the timeline anywhere once. And since I want to hear it from the starting and then want to add the audio, not just start from here, so I'll move the cursor to the starting and now I'll hit record. Now you can see that I can listen this track and now I'm adding the audio in it. So that's how you do it. Now let's try and add another track, and that should be a mono track. Let's see if it records properly or not. Let's go to tracks, add new, and click on mono track. And now we are recording on a mono track in this middle part. So as you can see that it still records on a first track. It didn't detect it properly. So if that case or that problem occurs, just try to create the same type of track for every separate track. Let's again try to add a new track, but this time let's add a stereo track to see whether it records on a new track or the older one. So let's click here, and now you can see that I am recording on my new track. And one more thing, that whenever you want to delete a particular track, you can just click on this close sign and the track will be deleted. Now also I want to discuss what these things do in your tracks. Now for example, this track is our main track and now I want to increase the sound of it. So whenever I start recording, I will just increase the volume for it, and for the new track I'll make it softer. So I add a new track like this. I'll record it as a softer sound. And this other option is for the speaker balance. You can record it to just the right side or just the left side, or if you want to record in the middle, you will keep it on the middle side. So for some music or any background voice, you might want to record it on a particular side more than other. So these are only used for intros and all, but for the normal speech or normal conversation, most preferred one is obviously the center. So this one is the most common option. So if you shift all the way to the left, then it will only be played from the left speaker, as it says 100% left. And if you want to change it towards right, then you can make it 100% right. Or if you want to prefer more of a right than left, then you can increase it towards right. So anyways, let's keep it towards center. Now also, if you want to mute a particular track, whenever you add multiple tracks, you might mute some of the tracks. So you can just click on here and it will be muted. You might not see here because many waves here. So let's select this particular track. So as you can see, it grayed out. So now it's on mute. So when you export it this way, the muted part will not be exported as a audio. So when you change it to the solo and you want to mute all the other tracks on your project, then if you export, only this part will be. So that's it. This is how you can make all the audio setting adjustment and add new tracks and basically record on that new tracks. So if you have any questions so far on this, feel free to ask, and I'll see you in the next one.